It's been about for the last several weeks that's been going on. Like, many people have had this huge debate. He's a friend of mine, and you guys are probably familiar who I'm talking about right now. Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog, because today I want to also cover a really good topic. Well, not a really good topic, but something that's been going on lately for the last week or so. It's been going on for the last few days. It is another YouTuber of mine that I actually am a big fan of, and if you guys don't like him, there's no reason for you to watch this video, I guess. If you're not interested in it, you can go ahead and click it off anyway. But I hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend, and as for me, it's kind of pouring outside, but I want to cover this interesting topic that's been going on for the last week or so. So before we get that started, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to my mom because she is leaving for Florida right now.
I will.
Alright, have a good time in Florida.
Bye, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. Do you think you could bring me an alligator?
No.
Aww. No alligator. Fun.
See you next week.
See you later.
Okay, everybody to bed.
Yeah, no. Don't think we're going to bed yet. So, for today's video topic, you guys, I want to cover this, well, I guess not that interesting, but this, like, sort of like argument been going on for the last it's been about for the last several weeks that's been going on. Like, many people have had this huge debate, actually, about my well, yeah, I guess he's a friend of mine, and you guys are probably familiar who I'm talking about right now. And of course, that would be Barczyk from Snake Bites TV. You guys, you're familiar with that. For the last few weeks, there's been like this debate, like that's been going on social media, like whether talking about like whether or not if Brian's a good or a bad keeper with reptiles. Well, today I'm going to cover that, but I'm going to go with my own opinion also involved with this as well. To be totally honest with you, from what I've seen, actually, for Brian for the last few years, it hasn't been really that bad, honestly. It's not that bad. But I'll guarantee you there's much worse out there. I can guarantee it. I'll guarantee you there's a lot worse out there. So, I haven't really visited Brian in person yet, but I can tell the collection he has there, it's pretty large. But the truth is, though, I can tell actually the way his crew works, they work their butt off pretty good, I can tell. So I don't see how he's keeping his animals poorly, you know, but I mean, when you're running a reptile like business for breeding and other things like that, and then people are saying like the way he's keeping them in the small little tubs right there, he keeps them in like some of the colubrids of the ball pythons he has there. He has to do that, you guys. He doesn't have a choice. I mean, when you're in a small building like that and you're running a big business, and you got thousands of snakes, like literally thousands of ball pythons and other colubrids, you're gonna have to put them in a rack system like that. You don't have a choice, because you can't have thousands of cages in there for each one. There's just wouldn't be enough room, and that's gonna be a lot. I mean, a lot of money, and he's probably not gonna be able to afford to have enough money to purchase all that kind of equipment. So, and personally, you guys know that I do have a snake rack in my room, but it's only for like four boxes on the shelf. So, and a lot of people are saying, though, they've been talking about like how the way he's keeping his big snakes, like his reticulated python Daisy and Lucy. To be totally honest with you, Brian, I think when he kept them in that sort of like a rack, but it's like a drawer. Like when you pulled it out, actually, there would be his big snakes in there. I mean, I wasn't totally sure why he would put them in there, but here's my thought though. I'm glad he moved them to the reptarium, which I was glad he did that, and his animals seem to enjoy it so far. And I mean, the zoo is awesome. There's no doubt about it. The zoo looks amazing because he's just accomplished so much within 365 days, you guys. He was getting some of these equipment like terrariums actually for moving in some of the animals to the zoo next door. And of course he was going to move a few of his big snakes over there, including Daisy and Lucy. They got moved over there and they got bigger, they got some space to move around. And I mean, right now he's got, I think he's got most of his big snakes over there. So I And I plan to also this coming summer, maybe I'll take a trip to the Reptarium to meet Brian in person. So that'll be really, really fun, and I think my dad will probably bring me down there. So hopefully we can do that this summer. So but yeah, a lot has been going on with Brian lately. Like, a lot of people are saying like bad things about him. Like, if you kind of remember a video that his crew, I guess, well, they were just started doing snake bites on YouTube, and they posted a video of them, like Brian just getting these leopard geckos for breeding, and his wife, I guess, made a comment while on the video saying like, watch these geckos in a week or less are gonna die. Truth is, actually, from what I was told, that was a joke. And that's what Brian also confirmed as well. He confessed it was just a joke. Because Lori didn't really mean it. And I'm pretty sure she didn't mean it either, because I think I've seen that video once. And that was like 2-3 years ago, and I'm pretty sure she was joking. I didn't really buy it. Like, it was for real. I didn't believe it was for real. So, there's a lot of debate, so. And a lot of people are saying, like, he, like, his snake, he abuses his animals or mistreats them. I don't, that's gotta be a red flag there, you guys, because if he was abusing his animals, they wouldn't be that healthy, would they? He wouldn't be keeping them, he wouldn't be cleaning their cages, giving them food and water, and also a bit of quality time out in their cages, giving them a little time to move, to have a little free time. I mean, is that considered abuse, or am I reading it incorrectly? So, let me know what you guys think. You can tell me your opinion in the comments. So, there's also a lot of people are saying thousands of animals are not doing well. I mean, literally, let's go ahead and talk about Daisy real quick. His snake Daisy, his albino reticulated python, he's very, very obsessed with, you know. And I can tell she's a very sweet snake. I can tell, very docile. Almost unlike any other reticulated python I've ever seen online, honestly, because most retics are not usually that docile. Well, normally they're not, but at the same time, I guess some of them can be in captivity, but Daisy's just been like that her whole life. And if you look at her, you probably noticed in some videos when Brian has Daisy out, she has what looks like a gap, like on her lower jaw, like at the front end of her lower jaw. But it turned out, Daisy, she has an overbite on her, you can tell, because when she was in her previous rack system back at BHB next door, you couldn't really see it, because you thought it was just an ordinary jawline. Many people were giving false, like, accusation, like saying that was mouth rot or it's decaying, like she's sick. I don't believe that's true, you guys, because if it was mouth rot or a respiratory infection, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be able to eat or drink any water. Well, maybe drink water, but she would refuse to eat, you guys. And she'd probably be pretty stressed out, so I don't see how that could be a respiratory infection or mouth rot, you guys, because if Brian knew there was mouth rot or a respiratory infection, I'm pretty sure he'd be very, very upset. And, of course, now he's also knows a local veterinarian that's in his area, to notify actually if something's wrong with any of his animals. So, I don't see what the big issue is with that, you guys, if people are complaining saying, hey, do you even have a local veterinarian in your area or something like that? Well, he finally confessed he does now, these days, so. But I mean, I'm just glad he does got one nearby, so. I'm also gonna go ahead, let's go ahead and talk about one of my animals that I purchased from Brian a couple years ago. So let's go ahead and talk about my boy Tyson. So guys, believe it or not, I got Tyson from my good friend Brian over at BHB, you guys, about 2 years ago. And when I first got him, I'll put the link in the video, the description. When I first got him, he was a lot smaller when I got him. But for those of you guys that don't like Brian, take a look in this cage, like, for a minute. Do you see any mites? I'll give you guys a good look. Here. Do you see a mite? Or do you see anything wrong with the animal? Is there anything wrong with him? Because I don't see anything wrong with the animal at all. So is there something wrong with him? I don't see any mites. Take a good look at him again, you guys. I do not see any mites on him. I've had him for over 2 years, you guys, and he has not had a mite on him whatsoever. and he has been eating very good since I got him, you guys. Literally, I didn't have him for a whole week, and he was ready to eat, and he was very healthy when I got him. But I'm just gonna go, not gonna do anything to the haters out there, because I know you guys aren't gonna really care what I do. So I just wanted to show you my animal that I got from him. And of course, maybe someday I'll probably get another animal from Brian eventually here. I'll probably might get a ball python or maybe another colubrid snake, maybe like a corn snake or something like that, but truth is I don't really know yet. But I do this summer though plan, like I said, to visit his zoo eventually, because I really want to go visit his zoo, which I heard it's very cool. So Brian, if you're watching this video, a big shout out to you, man, because you have done a very good job with taking care of your animals, and especially your zoo. It's probably possibly the best reptile zoo I've seen in years, in like some videos I've seen in so long. So very good job at you, Brian, and hopefully Lucy has a good clutch of eggs too, man. So hopefully no slugs. All right, so we gotta go ahead and go get some worms for the garter snakes, you guys, because we're already out. So gas station's only a couple miles, so it's not gonna be a 1 or 2 hour journey. So we'll just be there for a second and be back in a jiffy. Alright, you guys, so I officially got my night crawlers in here, and I also had to pick out a snack too. If you guys are familiar with those Sour Patch commercials, not pouch, I don't know why I said that. Those Sour Patch commercials, well, here they are. So a big shout out to Sour Patch for designing these, you guys. If you guys are looking for Sour Patch, you can go ahead, actually, I'll probably put their website in the link in the description, so you guys can go ahead and check these out, you guys. These guys, the company has made a lot of brand new ones lately, and these guys are awesome and delicious, and let me tell you, they are a lot of sour. Okay, you guys, so with that said, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here for the day, because I got a lot of stuff to do. I mean, my older brother's coming over for dinner, and we also gotta get prepared for tomorrow, because we got one more major storm that's coming in, and I think it's going to produce a mix of snow and ice, unfortunately. So hopefully that'll be the last storm, actually, until maybe the fall in November. But I hope you guys have a great weekend, you guys. Can you do me a couple of favors? Can you smash that like button? Also, can you do me a favor and go ahead and show some love to one of my good friends, actually, Haley Malaska. I'll put the link to her channel down in the description. You guys can go ahead and check out her channel. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And remember, you guys, I'm going to see you guys next week.